What is up, everyone? Eon back with another video. Yeah. Holy crap, I am so sorry I haven't uploaded for 2 months. Whether or not people actually have noticed or cared, I don't know, but either way, I am still alive, still playing games. I haven't been making videos due to work and life things. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff sometimes, guys. But anyway, I still haven't forgot about my AdverTries series. I know it's been a very long time since I've made one of those, and just a video in general. So I just thought today I finally have a day off. I might as well go make a video. So today, again, I'm still trying to find my footing for how I want to make these AdverTries. I'm still testing things. It's very busy in the lab. It's very busy. You know, things are getting mixed. Soundtracks are being, mixed together. Different videos are also being clashed and given different transitions. Guys, it's a whole mission over here. But needless to say, I appreciate you all for watching my videos, even though I'm not exactly a professional. Alright guys, so the first game I want to play is called Crash Delivery. Let's just go ahead and look at some of the reviews here. I mean, 2.6 stars, it's not very highly rated, guys. I guess they didn't pay for the bots to give them 5 stars. But let's see, it says, between the ad farming and the wonky physics, it feels like my choices are constantly being revoked. Most launcher games have some sort of skill-based minigame to vary the launch power, but here it is some sort of RNG. Yeah, I don't know what the hell RNG means, but cool. Cool game, I guess, but you guys never thought people would go back to the completed levels to beat their old score. Okay, I mean, it's a cash grab game, guys. It's an ad. You can't expect too much out of it. Simon White says, oh my god, the physics are all wrong. You hit the smallest of things and boom, you stop dead in your tracks. That sounds like a lot of the kids' careers that I knew in high school. Anyway, guys, we can go on and look at these reviews all day. And of course, we're going to see that it's averaging around 2.6 stars, more 1 stars than 5 stars. But forget that. Why don't we just go ahead and play the game, right? That's what the AdverTries is for. Anyway, I will go and play this game, and I will bring you guys back once I've learned a little bit more about this, and of course, the mechanics of the game and whatnot. So, I'll be back. Alright, I am back, guys. And can I say, I've been playing this game for a while. So, what is the point of this game? Well, if you can't see it from this first clip, essentially you're just trying to get your vehicle to the end of the map. That's all you're trying to do. I guess you're trying to make a delivery. I guess you start out as a postal truck or whatever. You're supposed to get all the way to the post office, which I'll show you right now with my RV. Is supposed to be like, yeah, to the right of this RV. But anyway, once you get to there, you unlock a new map, and it just keeps kind of going like that. So how do you beat these levels? So you actually buy speed, fuel, or even the amount of money that you can get per level. This is the volcano map, and all these levels take about, I don't know, 20 minutes to beat. I mean, it really just depends on your upgrades. I mean, to be honest, it's almost like a trade-off. Like with fuel, you get to go longer, obviously, but with speed, you launch faster from the platform. Now, it is a little weird though, because when you upgrade speed up to a certain point, it actually starts decreasing your launch speed, which makes absolutely no sense. But it is what it is. Yeah, you crash into obstacles, and that's how you get your money to do your upgrades. Here I got a clip of, different cars that you can get. Again, you start off with a postal truck, and then you can move on to excavator, RV, limo, even an ice cream truck if you want to. My favorite is the tank, and my favorite is the tank because once he crashes, like, he just barrel rolls like crazy. Like, I think this is a good clip for it. Bro, he just keeps going and going and going. You know what I mean? Like, he is OP. Oh my god, this game is so dumb. But there is something about this game that is kind of almost relaxing. Something about seeing the different scenery, I think, is what appeals to me. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. There's different levels, of course. You get different scenery, and that's great. But that's basically the game. So, what do I say for it? Is this an ever try? You know what? Yeah, because I didn't immediately hate my life playing this game. So I'm gonna say this is good. This is actually a good one. Ever try, guys? All right, let's get into the next one. All right, guys. The next game I'd like to play for you guys is called Rolly Legs. Brought to you by, of course, none other than the top charts on Google Play. Right over. Okay, it was number 1. I don't know what the hell happened to it, to be honest. But whatever works. I'm just gonna look this up again. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the reviews real quick. Matthew says, horrible, horrible, horrible game. Number 1, teleporting bots. Number 2, no upgrades. Number 3, dude, this man just went out and bro, he gave 6 reasons as to why this game is horrible. A Weeb says, garbage, 1 star. Stephanie Henderson says, this game is great. That's what I would say if I hadn't realized that the racers can teleport. Hadn't figured out that they can't fly like I can, and this all leads up to them being robots with CG name. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we don't play, or you didn't log onto this video to look at reviews. That's just the start. So let's go ahead and play this game. Of course, I will go and play it, and I'll bring you guys back once I have figured out what's what. In the game, Rolly Legs, you play as a robotic donut hole with various attachments. The most prominent being his legs that come out of him like, yeah, and of course his parachute. So, what is the point of this game? The point of this game is to reach the finish line faster than the other NPCs. So they're just robots, like the reviews are saying. It's fairly repetitive. It's one of those games where it's not the most visually appealing, and there's not even any sound effects in this game. So like, the reason why it's so easy to speed up is because there's no audio in the first place. You just run against these 3 other computers. Whoever reaches the finish line first wins. And of course, after every level, there's like a parachute jackpot kind of a thing. Whatever value you hit is the amount of coins you get at the end of the match. In this game, you can unlock different robotic holes with your in-game currency. Of course, they're not limited to just holes. They've got giraffes, like the one that I have on mine. They've got a bear, dice, different random things. In this clip, I actually have one of the more entertaining ones. This one actually seems to be more like downhill. And the cool thing about when you go downhill is that your character actually gets like a rocket like a fan attachment. We're about to see it right here. You fill up your, I guess, rocket bar or fan bar, and yep, kind of just go flying. But of course, the bots will still teleport, so it doesn't even matter how far you think you're going. The reviews were right, guys. All these games are going to be relatively simple, so my standards aren't exactly very high for these kinds of games. But there are certain games that I feel like you can get the gist out of by watching this video, and I feel like this is one of those. It's very repetitive, and it can be frustrating, honestly, and it's not because like you can do fantastic the entire round, but towards the end, if you mess up even once, like, you'll lose, But I guess for what it is, it's okay. I mean, graphics really aren't too great. There's no audio, like I said. And yeah, gameplay is just not the most fun. So for that reason, I've got to give this a bye. Alright, next. Alright guys, so the last game I'm going to be playing for you guys today is called Turbo Stars. And this game is brought to me by one of my subscribers, as well as one of the guys inside my server. Timmy number 6110. Timmy, thank you very much for your suggestion. Let's go ahead and look at some of the reviews here. It says, at first, Alexander says, at first played it, it was good and smooth, but then I played the game were very slow. The difference was the first, okay, yeah. So he was on Wi-Fi, and then he went on mobile data. I'm going to be playing this on airplane mode, so I don't really care about that. D-Pack says, I love this game and I suggest you to download it. There's only one problem. It takes time for new characters to get unlocked. Okay. Dallas says, I enjoy playing this game a lot. It's a game where you can play over and over and basically never beat the game. I don't know if I like that kind of a game. Anyway, unless it's COD or something, but even then I'm still clapping nibbles. Anyway, let's go ahead and install Turbo Stars and let's check it out. And of course, as usual, I will play the game and I'll bring you back. Game Turbo Stars, you play as a green humanoid figure. I call him GB, and of course that's short for Green Bastard. Anyway, in this game, you run down a tube collecting coins, keys, and knocking people off their skateboard or rollerblades or whatever. And your goal, of course, is to finish first. So, from what I've seen in this game, as long as you don't make more than like 2 or maybe possibly 3 mistakes, you will win every single time. This makes it fairly easy in terms of progressing to the next level, and you know, getting your rewards and whatnot. But it does make this a little bit repetitive. Here I'm trying to adjust the sensitivity, and let me tell you guys, this game is really wonky on the controls. It's like even the slightest of movement can sometimes affect your change. Like, and sometimes when you really want him to move, GB does not move his ass. He will just stay there. He will stay there until he feels like he wants to move. By the way, guys, when you hit the rail, you do hit tricks, and I think you get 2 coins per every trick you do. Yeah, whether it's like surfing the pipe or jumping off a platform. Yeah, kill the little Monopoly-looking guy. He gives you some diamonds, and of course, what can you use these diamonds for? Use your in-game currency to buy different characters, of course different skateboards, and you know, just different things, different accessories, hats, perhaps even a stick. I don't know, I didn't even look that far to be honest, but it's all cosmetic. So whether or not that affects your gameplay, that's up to you. I mean, do you want to see your little GB making, you know, different dance moves? Hitting the moves on his skateboard. I mean, I don't even know what that limp noodle, power double fisting it. What else? What else has he got? Oh yeah, square dancing. Yeah, it's real gold. But yeah, guys, that's basically the game. At the end of your sets, so there'll be like 3 level sets or 4 level sets. Every 3 or 4 levels, you'll get to ride inside the bonus tube, where inside the bonus tube you can collect a ton of coins, and it's just essentially it's just free to grab coins for you to not feel like a piece of shit because you're not grabbing any while you're actually racing. But yeah, here you can see going down the bonus tube. It's nice. It changes the soundtrack, which I always appreciate when the developers of a game actually take their time to give a game different audio, different sound effects, because that stuff takes a while. So, what do I have to say about this game? Well, honestly, do you guys remember the game Subway Surfer? I feel like that game was a lot better. It's a different game, because in Subway Surfer, you would actually, like, I think it was like tapping, and he'd like switch different lanes. I mean, this is cool and all, but I mean, the controls are really wonky. It really affects with the fun of the game. But in terms of visuals, in terms of, you know, I guess just plain fun, I think it did okay, but not good enough for me to say, yeah, you gotta try this game. If you tried Subway Surfer, trust me, you'll like that game a lot more. So, for the final verdict of this video, goodbye, Turbo Stars. But thank you, Timmy, for suggesting it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my video today. Again, I do apologize for not posting in a long time, but of course, I will be fixing that. 2 weeks, tops, this time. 2 weeks, promise. Alright, guys. Peace.